Okay guys, I promised a video tomorrow night, but we got to the bottom of this, so here it is now. And it's a very unfortunate answer, and I'm kind of disappointed. But let me first start this by saying I started this channel in hopes to, bring some happiness, bring some joy, give you guys some advice, lifestyle advice, and just have a good, solid, fun community. And if you're ready to be part of the wolf pack, then I want to reward you guys. I want to have that sense of, belonging for you guys. I want you guys to feel like you can be part of something. I want to feel like I'm part of your guys' lives. I want to build this YouTube family. And the more you're involved in it, the more I want to give back to the community, because I'm a very, very fortunate person in my life. So anyways, we did the $100 giveaway, and it went over good. We had a lot of entries, a lot of stuff, but there is quite a few, and I mean quite a few, fake accounts that entered. And so the big question is, who is Nicholas King, or who's the real Nicholas King? So Nicholas King was the winner, the randomly chose winner. And it turns out there's two accounts with the exact same name. So, through my research and through talking to both accounts, actually, here is the full lowdown, the full info, and my final decision. And I hope you guys respect my decision. I hope I don't hurt anyone's feelings, and I hope that this shows my complete transparency with you guys. And also, at the end, I'm going to tell you how we're going to move forward, because I don't want to stop doing giveaways. But there needs to be a little bit of insurance, if you will. So, if you looked at the original post, Nicholas King, there's two accounts, and on the little where the profile picture would be, one has the initial L, and the other has the initial N. So, L as an initial for Nicholas King doesn't really obviously make sense. You have the N one. That makes a little bit more sense. So I talked about it in the previous video, asking for the person to reach out and all that stuff. And very, very quickly, I got two responses. The first response was from Nicholas King, and he does have a, my guess was he probably created an Instagram solely for this, because he is not following anyone besides me and two other probably family members, because same last name. And he's only got a couple of posts. So this was the one that I talked to, and I'll get more into why I talked to him and what happened. The second post, I kind of got, I wouldn't say spammed. I got the comments, I got the, and then I also got an email and a private message from him on Instagram. This other one that supposedly came from Discord messaged me with a Instagram that had 50, that is following 50 people, one single post of the person, and it had 0 followers. They also sent me an email expressing that this was their Instagram, and in that email, the names did not match. It was Nicholas King from a Julian Herman or something like that. I'm probably butchering the pronunciation of the name. So, that being said, my prognosis and my diagnosis of this is Nicholas King with the L is the fake account. I've come to this conclusion because the email does not match up to the usernames. The names do not match. I find it very odd that within 2 minutes of receiving a reply to the comment asking about that Nicholas King, a Nicholas King added me on Instagram. So now I also have 2 Nicholas Kings following my Instagram. I also came to this conclusion because the other Nicholas King, the one with the N, reached out, messaged me asking what he could do to confirm. I asked for 2 things, and that was a US phone number that I could text and or call, and I also asked for a PayPal invoice from them. So they were able to send me an invoice to from a legitimate US address, and they were also able to text me and verify their identity. Nicholas King, I don't want to give out too much of your information, but the real Nicholas King is a 28-year-old male living in New Jersey. The other one I could not find any information about, and the names did not match. I apologize for this, and if I'm wrong, I am sorry. Feel free to message me, and I will be happy to work out any details in the future. But there is a real Nicholas King, and there is a fake Nicholas King. I have found the real Nicholas King, and he will be receiving the $100. And as for the fake one, nice try. Moving forward, because I want to continue to do giveaways. So moving forward, how am I going to avoid this in the future? I will say this was a learning experience, and I talk about lifestyle videos. I have talked about this quite a bit. I don't take this as a failure. I take this as a learning curve. So what are we going to do for the next one? Simple. In order to be eligible in any giveaway I'm going to do on YouTube, whether it's a $100 giveaway, whether it's another giveaway that I have in mind that I'll be announcing soon, whatever it is, you'll have to be subscribed to YouTube and follow Instagram like I've already said. But you're also going to have to join the Wolfpack. And this is my Patreon. And I don't want this to sound like a gimmick to get money from you, because that is not the point here. I am going to edit my Patreon, so there's actually a very, very, very affordable option to join. Not that it's expensive anyways, but I'm going to make a very low tier, just member. So you can just be a member of the Wolfpack. And what this does is it's a month. So for those of you who are unfamiliar with Patreon, Patreon is a monthly subscription service that allows you to have a more one-on-one experience with whoever has the Patreon account. So for me, that means you guys are going to be one-on-one. You're going to have access to all kinds of other content I plan on releasing. But more importantly, I'm going to have more exclusive one-on-one contact with you guys. And it's not easy to create spam, fake, whatever you want to call it, accounts on Patreon, because you have to have a credit, debit, something of that nature on file, because it is a monthly subscription service. I'm sorry that this is the way it has to happen, because ultimately I don't want to have you guys pay for something to win something. That is not ideal when I'm doing giveaways, but this is probably the safest bet to make sure anyone who enters the competitions win fairly and are treated fairly. And it's also a way to avoid scams, to avoid anything. And so yeah, that's it from now on. And I will say I will make the giveaways a lot better in the future to make it worth joining a Patreon, because I do feel bad about requiring this, but I also want to avoid the scams altogether. So there will be a link to my Patreon in the description, and look forward to it. And I'm sorry if this has been a pain, and I'm sorry if this video is going to bother anyone. But I think this is the right decision. I think this is the right call, and I hope all you guys respect that. I hope you guys stay subscribed. I hope you still share these videos with your friends, and let me know what you guys want to see in the comments below as far as other giveaways, other content in general. If you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button, smash the like button, hit the notification bell so you know about all the videos. And again, if you are interested in any future giveaways, don't forget to subscribe to my Patreon. All right? Thanks, guys. Have a good night.